The Roundtable, episode 4. I'm your boy Corey G, at Small Arms Danny, Braxton Miller, at Trey Speed, and the graphic gangster himself, Cole Susak.
Bicep through the hoodie.
Yeah, we here at the camp. Braxton, what's good, bro?
Man, you know it, man. Just out here being Uncle B, man.
Yeah.
These kids look up to me like I'm their uncle, mentor, whatever. You know.
Loving that role, huh?
Yeah, it's good. I love it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, man. It's
I enjoy it.
the interviews we had so far, straight just unbelievable, bro. Lights out. Thanks for having us out here.
For sure.
It's
yeah.
Oh, hey, Teddy Ginn was and
Oh,
Troy.
Ted came on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Dan, we
Together?
had Danny first. We had Danny first.
Yeah.
Then we had Troy for an episode. Then we had Ted for an episode.
Oh, man, yeah.
I mean, it's
sure.
out here. There's been some fire that's been
Yeah.
breathing on these
Yeah.
mics today.
I already know. Especially with Troy. Troy's a character, man.
You know what? It's good because honestly, you really don't see a lot of interviews, probably since Troy's been out of the league, or any of really much of Ted at all
You don't?
that I have.
Uh-uh.
So we got some really great stuff.
You're right.
These are conversations you guys probably have, but a lot of people don't hear it.
Right.
You know, we don't really talk about football.
You're
And we
right.
do talk about it, but that's not really what we're talking about.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Y'all probably bet and make
Yeah. So it was
Gods.
good.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
So let's talk about business right now. You
Let's
got
do
business going all over the place. Everything's going good.
Everything's great, man. Everything is on the up and up.
Yeah.
I'm happy. So my main thing is right now is, I don't know, I mean, the blockchain.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my.
Hey, our audience loves
all
that
about
stuff.
it.
So
So,
please, we
yeah,
talk
man.
about crypto all the time.
Man, I wish my business partner here because he can spit it out big time.
Is he from Columbus?
He's from New York.
Okay.
From New York, but
Next
he moved back to Columbus.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
come out to the HQ and we can chop it up.
For
We're
sure.
building a studio right now. So we're building a 1,000 square foot podcast studio right now. It'll be done like in a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where, in the
At
same
the
gym?
Yeah. Gym, office, all there
Oh
now.
wow, I ain't been. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
come
you
up
got to
there,
come
man.
through.
I'm free next week, man. I'm not Uncle B next week, so
All
I'll
right.
be out there next week. But yeah, man, the crypto space, man, that's one of my main things right now. Being, part owner in the Pack Protocol company, big tech blockchain. So right now we are in. If I didn't have this camp going on right now, I'd be in Miami Swim
Okay.
Week. So we're doing NFTs right now.
Okay.
With the Miami Swim Week models. If you guys want to go check it out, it's Pack Protocol on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Okay.
So.
How can you buy it?
So right now we're on a Belixi and we on I forgot the other one. I gotta ask my business partner.
Okay. We'll check it out though.
Yeah, for sure.
When we get you back out to the office,
So
we'll
are
get
you
more
guys like
information.
mostly in the NFT space? You guys making like your own wallet or
So we're in quarter. I forgot what quarter we in right now, but that's the quarter that we in that we're gonna be doing like the NFTs
is the
and stuff.
NFTs and stuff? Yeah, yeah.
So we got the wallet. We already had the wallet, just like Cash App, pretty
Mhm.
much. You know what I'm saying? Exchange.
Yep.
Pack to pack, to peer to peer like that. Then we got the Yan DNA safe. That's when you put all your coins in. You get paid out residual every month.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, when you
Staking,
stake it?
basically,
Yeah.
yeah, staking.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we got that. It's called Masternodes. And what's the other one that we got? So it's pretty much like the blockchain 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean Dropbox. I'm sorry, Dropbox 2.0. So it's pretty much securing your data because all broken up in little pieces into the blockchain space that we on the network, and it's big time, man.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to tap into
sounds-
that. All the
absolutely.
audience, please. Once the next time we have the next episodes, we won't be talking all
Go
about,
deep on it.
Yes. Go deep.
Love that.
Super deep.
What's some of the other projects you got going on?
So I'm deep in the cannabis game too, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that's
I wanna
killing
talk
it,
about
right?
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I got into that a couple years ago. It's pretty well. It's going great.
Mhm.
I own like 8+ stores and dispensaries like that.
Hell yeah.
So things been going well on that end. And what else I got going on, man? Like eFuse. You see the
Yeah. Matthew's whole squad looks like it's doing great.
Yeah. So it's doing great, man. We actually today. Y'all know about Tfue, right?
Mhm.
So I got our crypto company with eFuse. So today is the day that we're doing like a big tournament, but Pack is powered by Pack.
Okay.
So we're sponsoring it. So
Hell
they get
yeah.
$10,000 cash, and they get, I think, 2 masternodes.
Mhm.
So I think the total cost of 2 masternodes right now is like $8,500 to buy
Okay.
2. You know what I'm saying? So
And they're all working off each other. That's the way it does it, bro. That's the way to do
all
it.
technology.
Well, and just the fact that the different brands that you're associated with can work. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of the key. Like how I've always done my business is that the people that are on the website is also taking part in the supplements. There's also listening to the podcast. That it's like you can start to really like stack quality businesses together, so they all kind of work
Yeah.
together.
enjoy it, man.
Hell yeah.
Just trying to part them all up together and make sense, cause
Hell yeah, it makes sense.
yeah.
Makes a ton of sense.
All right, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
So how do we get this 4 a.m. workout time in your schedule? I was really wondering about that, Braxton, because I would like to add you in,
yeah.
every now and again, at least for arms or something.
Let's.
And so I'm just wondering that.
I would do. I could do one time or
Get
two
once
times
a week. No, I
Next
don't need
Friday.
two. No, two.
Hey.
I'm not asking you to commit. I need one.
All right.
So just think about it. You don't gotta. I don't want to put you on blast more than I did. Just
Yeah.
think about it.
It got to be the day of chest and core.
Okay,
Oh,
we
so
can
you
make
don't
that.
like
Yeah,
arms.
we no.
So
So maybe it is.
So what day is that?
Did you say chest and back? Is that what you said?
Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Tuesdays
Chest
or
and back
Thursdays.
and core.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
Tuesdays or Thursdays.
Every time I text Braxton, I'm like, "Hey, arm workout tomorrow. You trying to come to Flex Friday?"
That ain't the button though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have said bench. Yeah.
With Cody, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, Friday, you crazy as hell, man. Y'all crazy, man. I enjoy watching y'all on Instagram, though. I enjoy it.
He respects the game.
I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect it, but dang, man, me and Dustin is on that 8 o'clock time, man.
Yeah. Hey, Dustin's
Yeah.
crew's legit too. Super legit.
Oh,
Yeah.
He got a good group too. We got a good brotherhood at the gym, man. It's been massive for all of us, right? It keeps everybody right. Even though at 4 a.m. Trey's working, really, we're working out, Trey.
Yeah.
But it's like just that accountability and having that locker room feel.
Yeah.
Still, it's everything.
That's
man.
what it is. I
Yeah.
love that stuff.
Yeah.
I love it, man. That's when you get that bond and that brotherhood.
Yeah.
Can never be broken.
Probably when you see all the guys out here, it's gotta be.
That's why I love doing this, because all the guys that I played with that I ain't seen in so many months, man. Like Marcus Hall, for instance.
Mhm.
He's my left guard. I ain't seen him in like 3 years.
Yeah.
So when I seen him, it was just like, oh, that connection again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, you pick right up
Yeah.
where you left off.
Yeah.
What you got, Cole?
Yeah. Well, whenever Ted was on, he was talking about how why he enjoys coming to this, and like his why is he wants to make an impact on the younger kids. So can you talk a little bit like what it means to you to have this camp, have all these kids out here, looking to you, looking to Troy, looking to Ted, all these big time guys?
Yeah, man. So the reason why I love these camps so much is because when I was growing up, nobody did that stuff for my generation.
Mhm.
The guys that made some noise or got to a big level, they never came back and showed love, man. And I didn't really respect that. So when I told myself, when I get to that point in life where I got, a big name, what I'm saying, I got a good following and all that stuff, I want to get back to the kids, because kids, if this wasn't going on right now, what other camp is going on right now? No camp. It's still Justin Fields. I think is later down the road, couple weeks down the road, but that's all the way in Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the middle mecca for everything. Dayton and Columbus. It's all in one. And it's crazy because we've been on this campus for like 6 months trying to figure out what we're gonna do with it. We're gonna turn it into our own prep school. So most guys leave the state when they got the extra year of prep school. So we want to keep it in the Midwest in Ohio. And another reason why is I really do it is because I have my own son. He's 8 years old, and that means a lot to me. So understanding that he's gonna branch off and be coached by somebody else, I'd rather just instill what he really need to understand, be taught the right things before I hand him off to somebody that he already knows what's right from wrong. So that's one of my big reasons. That's a blessing. I had my son when I was 18. That was one of my what the hell moment. When I was 18, like God damn. So it was a blessing, man. So everything I'm doing is out of the blessing of my son.
So whenever you were 18, you had your son. Would you have been like a freshman in college? Were you in college yet?
Yeah.
So what was that process like? Like trying to manage trying to manage
fire.
school, being the starting QB. Like
I wish the NIL was good back then.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was struggling. That's why I went so hard on the football side of things, because I know that was the only way I was going to be able to make that fast money to provide for him. So it was tough, man. I had a good backing though. I had a good surrounding of people that helped me, watch him, babysit him when I was, at school and at practice and during the games and stuff like that. But it was tough, man. There's a lot of things go unseen and unheard during those times and during those nights and days and all that stuff, man. It was tough.
So the transition from playing at like the absolute highest level, obviously, and then like going into, it sounds like you're in a lot of different businesses obviously now. So
Yeah.
did you always have an interest in business, or like how did you like make that transition, or like what did you want to start with?
I never met a billionaire that played football. and that was my reason. Because all the guys I was surrounded with, they're good. You know, they got Rolexes on, chilling. You know, pulling up in Mercedes Benz and all that stuff. I'm over here working hard as hell. You know, I'm like, damn, what he do? You know,
Yeah,
so that's what got me interested when I was at Ohio State. Meet a couple of the boosters and meet a couple of the guys that's at a high level, and, you know, doing successful things in their life. And so I tapped into their mind. I'm like, you know, and especially with Coach Meyer, he got them real life Wednesdays that came to Ohio State, and that's where I was meeting all of the boosters and
Sure.
high level people, and that's
Yeah.
what really opened my mind. I'm like, dang.
So you have like a genuine curiosity.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, so that was the thing that opened my eye and opened my vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think having Coach Meyer, right? One, he's a rock star
my
himself.
God, yeah,
Like
for
that's
sure.
an understatement.
Big time.
Right. So it's like as an athlete, that's one of the leaders on the team. Obviously, always on ESPN, whatever. But you got a coach that also has pop like that.
Yeah.
That can bring people across your plate. That
Yeah.
says, "Hey, meet this guy. Meet this network here." Like
Yeah.
that's so valuable. A lot of
It
kids
is.
probably maybe aren't paying attention during those things when they need to be paying attention just as much as film study or more, because these are life things that you can carry past. Now the NIL is going to offer a whole bunch more opportunities in theory, but it's still only the top percentage,
That's it.
Braxton, at the end of the day.
It is.
And you would have been
Yeah.
in that percentage, obviously, but there's still the kid that's like the backup whatever, ain't getting no money.
You're right. You're right about
But he
that.
could get he could go build a multi-million-dollar business
all day long.
all day long with
All
the
day long.
contacts just from being in that room.
Absolutely.
So it's like that's so, I feel like this stuff is missed big time. Maybe it's a little bit more understood now, but I don't know. The guys take it that serious, you think, in the room back then?
They didn't.
I don't.
they
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they was.
Oh my God! You know, things like that, man. People lose interest in it because it's not fun. You know, it's not really known for college athletes to understand business and sit in the meeting for an hour, listen to somebody talk about PowerPoint,
Yeah,
and talk about things that's not relevant to football. 'Cause that's all on our mind. And,
it's true.
Trying to pass this exam tomorrow.
Yeah. No,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean? So
Yeah,
For me,
and
I
you're
was,
a kid.
Yeah.
Well, you had to grow up a little faster with the baby, though.
Man, I was light years ahead. Man. I think I was the only one.
No, I remember actually hearing that about you, and I was like, this makes sense because if you do what's right, the maturing process is sped up to such
Yeah,
a level like you
it
have
is.
no choice,
Yeah.
which probably made you better at Ohio State. It had
Oh,
to
for
have
sure.
because you weren't out messing around.
Yeah. Nah, man. I'm always, now that I had him, man, I'm always a forward thinker. I always understand that anything I do is going to jeopardize him. So,
Yeah.
I try to do things that, I can pass on to him and his family and do things the right way and understand, like, one day he's going to ask for advice and I got to give him the right advice. So I'm going to do everything possible in my way to do the right things and set the standard high.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So like whenever you were playing and you had that shoulder injury,
Yeah.
like how tough was that? Like you basically had to adapt to playing wide receiver or
Honestly, man, I didn't know I was going to play football again. I didn't even know because I went to surgery. I mean, the first time it popped out. No, actually, the first time I had surgery was like a month later when we got back from the Orange Bowl. I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was I had a bruised shoulder. I didn't know it was like a torn labrum. Then I got an MRI, came back with a torn labrum. Then I had a choice to either let it heal on its own or get surgery and come back in 6 months. So what I did was, I want to get to the league. I gotta get there. So I did 6 months. I got surgery. Came back early, 6 months. Then that probably wasn't the best decision, honestly. And came back too early. Then went to camp, sat out a week of camp. It was too sore. Then came back again in the first place. Slipped out, popped out. So I blacked out. Sometimes I don't even know what happened during that time. I know I was just on the table and they was popping it back into my arm. So that was the first time my first time ever experienced like blacking out or something. So that was the worst experience. Then after that, man, I came back, but I had to sit a whole year out. I went to Dr. Andrews, one of the best doctors in the game. Then I went to do rehab for a whole year instead of doing 6 months. And honestly, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to play quarterback.
You
So
could
that-
just feel you felt different, didn't you?
Man, I'm like, it's over with for this, because I'm like, man, I don't even know if I can even play football again.
Yeah.
Because what I'm going to do, you know what I mean? So I told Coach Meyer what the plan was, and he thought I was good because I was gone for months at a time, and they didn't see me, like the team didn't even see me because I was so busy doing rehab trying to get back. get back and play quarterback, but it wasn't happening. And when I came back, I told him the bad news. He was kind of upset because he wanted me to play quarterback. But I told him, yo, man, turn me to the next person, please.
Yeah.
And I'll do everything in the power I got to do to get to the NFL and be that guy, that point guy, be that slot receiver that you want. And that's why I changed my number to 1.
Yeah.
Personally, number 1, and I had one way to do it. And, shit, I had a chip on my shoulder at the time and changed my position. And that was the tough time. You know what I'm saying?
Was that like learning wideout? Was that a pretty tough process for you, or was it kind of natural?
It was natural, but tough at the same time.
Well, and you knew it from the other side already, right? You already
Yeah.
know the playbook, you know the
Yeah.
routes, but you're usually throwing it to him, not running them.
Man, the first route I ran with JT, kid you not, I ran a dig route. I'm doing my thing, coming across the middle. That ball is coming. I said, what the? That shit what the hell? I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what the? First, went straight to my hands. I said, oh man, let's run this shit back.
Yeah.
I need some work to do. But I look at it because I come from behind the center. The ball is cool. It's right here.
You're on the other side of the video game all of a sudden.
15 yards, the ball coming crazy. I'm like, oh shit! Like what the hell? This shit is crazy, man. There's only 3 guys out there. It was me, Coach Mark, Coach Smith, and JT. I'm like, I need some work. I need to put some work in. So that's when I turned the gas up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think like a big probably turning point wasn't it the straight video game highlight that went viral, right? Wasn't that one of your first few games at slot?
Oh, the spin move thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like, so that right there had to say,
Yeah.
that put a lot of, everyone was waiting to see.
Yeah.
And then you
Yep.
gave them what they was trying to see. Plus some,
Which I want to know, like, what was going on in your mind whenever you did, like, was that so instinctual
It
that
looked
you
instinctual.
just,
Oh man, in practice be like a playground for me. So
Ooh.
we doing that all day long in practice. So actually showing what we do in practice on the national stage. I think it was the only game on that night, Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Actually doing it. Of course, ain't nobody thinking that. That's why everybody's slapping hands. And we get to the locker room, they're like, "Yo," I'm like, "What?"
Man, I
What's
do
up?
this
It
all
was
the time.
normal.
Been doing this since I was like 8.
I got 2 touchdowns, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They're like, "No, look at your hands." I'm like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
Shit was blowing
Blowing
up.
up, like, bro, this is regular, but it's dope, man, because people look for that watching the game.
Well, and it put shine on, oh, wait, okay.
Yeah.
Braxton can really play this position.
Yeah.
So that was like, I felt like that was like a turning point
It was.
relatively quick in the
definitely was.
process.
It definitely was. It was great, man. It gave me a lot of more confidence and gave me more, ways to, work my way into the draft that year. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the main thing, man. That was the main thing.
Cool.
It was
Trey?
great.
I mean, I can't really think of any questions.
Trey
I
is
was just
the vintage king.
Yeah,
You hear me?
I was just
So
thinking
anybody that
about
want to
it.
get some vintage, hey, holla at my man Trey. I've been rocking
shout
the
out.
swag, man. They always like, yo, baby, where you get to? I'm like, man, you just gotta holla at my boy Trey, man. You gotta go through me, go. You know, I ain't giving no Instagram.
I would chop that up and put it on your Instagram. Just saying.
The vintage king. We are here.
Well, I know G will like this. So like confidence. Why don't we talk about like you being a confident person? You went through the injury, you came back, and then you started, gaining more and more confidence. How do you think about just the word in general? I guess have you always felt like you're a confident person, or is it something you kind of build up as you go?
I grew up like 20 minutes from here.
Mm-hmm.
Always been having your back against the wall, not giving up at a young age, and having an older brother to teach you the ropes. I'm gonna be confident all the way up. You know what I mean? It's like the secret sauce, man. You gotta be bred into you, man. Honestly, because having nothing and having your back against the wall, you're gonna do whatever it takes to keep it moving forward.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much my thing is, man. And that's what I tell my son. I'm done playing right now. So I enjoy what I'm doing right now, but still, again, I still got to put the work in to be successful.
Yeah.
As a father and as a businessman and all that stuff.
It looks like it's carried over for sure.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
I carried over great, man.
Well, and Danny, so I'm working on a book called How to Build Confidence and Win at Life. And I think that's one of the main factors that everyone I've talked to that has had success are confident people, and they've built them multiple different ways. So I'm really intrigued by that. Danny is the behind the scenes writer on it, so he's been helping. That's why I knew when he brought that up. So it's like these are things that we've been working on content around, and I'm really kind of honing in on, because that's the difference between, I think, why I'm here or why I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It's because of the back against the wall. You get through it. The daily stuff has the repetition of the early mornings and all the consistency, and it builds confidence over time. And so, if you, from your standpoint as a quarterback, Braxton Miller was the most confident dude on the planet, probably, right? So then, piggyback off Danny, it switches, and then you have to restart it in a way. There's a baseline confidence, a swag that is there. That's a fact.
Yes.
But it's not the same.
It ain't. It's different.
So it's different. So once again, it probably had to be repetition, right?
Mm-hmm.
The belief, but it's like where do you find that from a business? So now that you've carried over, it's like you did it in football. Is there a similar thing from a business? Do you do deep dives, research? This the way you were talking about the crypto. Like what's giving you confidence there, Braxton? Because you've had success in all these ventures so far.
Yeah, man. Giving me the confidence is having a great team around you.
Yeah.
In business. Football is like a one thing, like a one man. Like you out there, you on the field. You can't call your dad, you can't call your brother, you can't call nobody to do nothing for you. You gotta do your own thing.
Yeah.
But with business, I feel like having a great team around you, man, having that. See, I'm good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? Having the face, having the name, the likeness, and all that stuff. But having people that had the brains behind it, dissecting it out, like a playbook, like a head coach, that's gonna bring everything to the tempo and like understand. The decision that's made on the table is not even myself. It's a collective group.
Yeah.
People that's beyond smarter than me and have the same loyalty and morals and principles as me.
There it is.
So that's how I build the confidence. And that's, if I have like a question on crypto, I'm calling my business partner. I mean, I know the ins and out, but he knows from front to back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it.
But you feel like you can bring a lot of pop to the stuff, though, obviously.
For sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, for sure.
Then flip back to the confidence.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes, sir.
But don't you think that's probably like one of the main factors, though?
What's
Success
that?
and not is being confident in yourself. I think it's almost
Confident,
everything.
It is, man.
Especially in sports. Like, I mean, that's a no-brainer. But in everything, really.
Yeah, just gotta go out there and do it, man. Some stuff I don't even know what I'm doing, but hey, I know stuff.
But you're confident you're gonna figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I can see it.
We'll figure it out on the way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care. Let's get it started, because I didn't know I was doing my flag league, but it came out successful.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Last minute thing, but hey, let's do it. Let's figure it out. Learn from our mistakes and get better next time.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about football. You just roll the dice, man. Sometimes the ball gonna be on the ground, but hey, you gotta pick that shit up and you gotta get busy with it.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm gonna sit there and look at it? Nah, let's go. Let's ride.
Love it.
Yeah.
Guys, got anything else?
I'm just fucking pumped up.
I know. Yeah. locker rocker.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? See, look, you got your game with you, man. You got your team,
yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? This is how the things go.
Yeah, it's
That
was a great opportunity, man. Thanks for having us out.
Man,
Unbelievable, bro.
I love when I hop on the pod.
Oh
man.
man, I already know.
Pod,
so we
man.
definitely have you out to the office soon. We'll do
Yeah.
another one. The Roundtable, episode 4, live. We'll make sure Braxton shares it out for us, just because of that pop we was talking about. I'm your boy Corey G at Small Arms Danny, Braxton Miller at Trey Speed, and the graphic gangster himself, Cole Susak. We are out.